while they're fighting each other.
So yes.
I think that was going to be a knowledge roll on our part.
No. Whether or not we understand what the black puddings are was going to be a knowledge roll.
Yeah, the understanding the black puddings was going to be a knowledge roll in case they survived. I believe actually you guys did leave off saying that you wanted to give them about a minute to duke it out and see what happened.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, at least give them a round to hit each other first.
But I remember we were discussing at the end of last week whether somebody had a knowledge roll to know that lightning bolt would energize.
Would help separate the slimes, yeah. What you can do if you want to, but I will say I have rolled for the entire minute of combat, and actually the combat doesn't last an entire minute.
Might as well roll on just in case. Arcana check, right?
You can roll an Arcana check, and Aaron's character can roll I guess it'd be an Insight?
14.
13. I will say that the both of you kind of come to the conclusion after literally maybe 10 or 20 seconds of combat that it does seem like these big brutish creatures, the shambling mounds, seem to be using a lot of blunt force damage, and it does seem to be very effective against the oozes. I'm trying to decide if the Arcana is high enough. It's kind of close. I'm going to actually go over here really quick. On another tab. Let's make sure that this tab isn't being seen. Yeah, it's just paying attention to the window. Okay. The GM wants to roll his own die because he's thinking it's close enough, but he's not quite... thrilled at how high that was. Okay, if this thing is just going to take forever, I'm going to find another dice roller. I don't need this fancy animated thing that's going to lag like hell and take 5 minutes to decide what it's doing.
No, you will use the shittier dice roller.
Good burnt. Oh, was that the roll? Oh, anyways. Well, it rolled even twice anyways, and that was what I was going to go with. Was it 50-50? Evens, you get it. So, it rolled even twice. I will say you just basically barely get the idea that maybe lightning would help separate these things if you needed to. But I will say this, in the amount of time it takes you to kind of get this, I would say the first 2 rounds are up. At the end of the first 2 rounds, the mounds have taken damage, but they've been teaming up on that particular... actually, no, not that one. It wasn't this one. It was this one. This particular black puddle that's been smashing into them. As you literally see it suddenly go limp and squiggle, and you just see the black ichor coming out of it, and it seems to be pretty much dead. As it stops moving, they start turning on the other one next to it. So that's 2 rounds in. Are you guys gonna just keep holding back?
I think the point was to have them try to be distracted while we sneak around or something.
Well, no, because
that was an idea, but that's they're basically clogging up the entire tunnel at this point, though. So trying to do that's going to be a little hard.
How bad do the mounds look?
The mounds have taken some damage, but they don't look that bad off. And they've definitely taken out one of these creatures, and they're looking about ready to take on the second one.
I say let the fight go to its conclusion.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I say.
I say we bring out a kettle, start cooking some corn, and just hand the popcorn to everybody.
You and the skeletons.
So, after another 6 seconds pass, because that's how fast a turn goes. Actually, it would be another 12 seconds. The thumping just keeps going, and these shambling mounts take out the second one. The shambling mounts are looking a bit injured, probably half or less of their hit points left, but they are still going, and now they're turning on the third one.
Salona at this point has pulled an Adirondack chair out of her ass, Highlander style, and just sitting down watching.
So to end the full minute, literally, this guy moves in. They finish pounding to death the last black slimy goo pile, as it also goes limp and seems to start bleeding out this black ichorish fluid. And that's when the fight seems to finally stop for a second or two, but then this one, the one that you shot earlier, starts to turn back around because it still remembers being shot at.
I say this is when we have the skeletons move in attack.
I was about to say the skeletons move formation, front ranks, move as one.
They're headed right for us.
Okay, you moved them. Do you want them to attack? Because you still have them all equipped with bows if you want to. All right.
Yeah. Let's
Remember to add your spell bonus next to their damage instead of rolling their normal damage roll.
All right.
It's like what was it, like a 1d6 or something like that for damage, plus the
1d20 plus 5 to hit, and then 1d6 plus 5 for damage.
1d20 plus 5 for them to hit.
All right. First one on top.
That's a hit.
Second to the top.
That one I think misses. I believe their natural armor is 15, so it just misses.
Yes.
Yep, that one hits, and
Barely.
the last one hits.
So, first two we hit the top one.
No,
Yeah.
the top one hit. The second one did not hit.
The 14 misses.
He's talking about which.
Oh, which ones he wants to attack who? Okay. Actually,
Okay.
roll damage for the first one.
First one.
Yeah, it's a 1d6 plus 5.
1d6 plus 5. Okay. 10 damage.
You hit that thing for 10 damage. You see the arrow go deep inside of it. This. You immediately see the mound just straighten up and fall backwards.
And,
I thought it was going for the top one.
no, whatever. You just see this skeleton just look at the others all smug. Alright, next two. Alright.
Next two are going after the other one, yeah.
1. Corgo 100.
And 8. So, 17.
Sorry, just a second. I just gotta... Oh, thank you, Aaron. Back to the game here. So the next, okay, those were the damaged ones. The next two. Yeah. So 8 and a 9, so that would have been
17.
Yeah, 17 damage. Do 17 damage. They hit. It seems to hurt the creature, but instead of falling over, it definitely looked like it was better off than the other one, and it lets out a howl of pain and looks immediately at the skeletons, whereas the other one was actually the one looking at the skeletons first.
Does it say I am the swamp?
Nope. As far as I'm
No.
aware, these things don't actually talk.
So I guess it gets to go.
Yep, so that, if it's just between him and the skeletons, then yeah, he's gonna come thumping up. Yeah, his first hit is going to be against that skeleton, and let me get his character sheet open now that I need it again.
And all four of their jaws drop. Quite literally.
Oh, I'm pretty sure this is going to be dead skeleton, but Unless Matt rolls complete and total ass.
Yeah, unless the game rolls ass on me, most likely at least one, if not two skeletons are immediately going down.
Yeah!
20 to hit. How much armor class did them skeletons have? I'm pretty sure it's not that high.
Not enough.
13.
Not enough.
Yeah, that's gonna get crushed. Actually, all of them? Yeah.
13 hit points. Oh, geez,
13 with 13 hit points. Yeah, that immediately. That was actually one of the ones that was at full health, and now smack!
It just gets crunched into the ground into fine bone dust.
More like it
Not to be
got
confused-
smashed into a fine bone pile, but yeah.
Not to be confused with gold dust.
No, you
Not to
got
be
you got to
confused
take that
with
gold
gold
dust
dust, the
combined with the
wrestler.
silver dust, and you can make some alchemical.
I was making an awful wrestling reference.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Gold dust.
Here
for
comes
wrestler.
blue dust.
You could say the shambling mound shattered their dreams.
Oh, God.
Whoomp.
Just go sit in the corner, Oz.
Crunch! There goes another skeleton. And that's all it can do this turn. It just immediately obliterated two skeletons.
Alright.
We're gonna just let the skeletons keep sacrificing
Well, the
themselves.
skeletons were at the end of their lifespan anyway.
They
Yeah.
were getting pretty close, so this is basically the last march of the skeletons.
Okay, so.
I'm actually waiting to see if they can kill this thing before it kills them.
Uh, there we Okay.
Okay,
And
moving on
trust
top of
me,
the
I am
previous
enjoying watching the skeletons getting pounded to fine dust particles and bone fragments.
What are you doing?
Trying to move them up in front of the shambling mound.
You just did, and then you moved them away.
Okay, alright. There we go. Anyways, so they're going to attack with their short swords now.
All right.
Which does the same amount of damage as their short bow.
Yeah, it's exactly the same, just that it's melee. So
First
1d
attack,
tw-
top
one yeah, but 1d20 plus 5 that hits.
and... Oh, yeah.
That also hits. That was almost a crit.
Yeah. Nope, that's a d4. Alright, first
Almost.
damage, 11.
Ouch.
Damn, that was a full hit.
10. 21 damage.
21.
How much do you have left? Okay, so you see the first skeleton goes in, chops off the head left smashing hand. There's a as it looks over at its stump, and as it's looking over, the other one quickly goes in, shivs the shambling mound with its sword right into the ribs, and then you just hear another as it begins to just slump over. Had 16
Strategy.
hit points.
Yay, we thought about.
So it's a good thing that didn't matter that we didn't know. Didn't matter that we didn't know about the effect lightning would have had on either of these.
Didn't need to.
Didn't need to. Just needed to lure them into one another.
Oh.
I'm assuming the skeletons now need to go because their people need them.
Yeah, they're basically on their last few moments at this point.
Valena goes at their last few moments and goes thank you and kisses them on each cheek as they fade away in dust. And then she goes to Giraffe and kisses him on the cheek.
Yeah, I'm going to go forward and ignore this whole thing.
This is the part of the weird that actually weirds me out.
Azina just says, I'm really glad I picked the archer instead.
With that, Giselle just kind of slowly walks up. I don't know. The skeletons weren't that unfriendly. Just walking.
Oh.
So moving on, I take it.
Yeah.
kind of rushes to keep up with Alona.
You seem to be the most sane person that doesn't do magic. Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Zoop. All right.
Yeah, I just realized that we got like 7 people now, and 4 of them have access to magic.
Yep.
Well, if you're not counting the crew with the other wizard in the crew.
Yeah. Yeah, well, most of the crew are not spellcasters.
Let me see
Carthoon just
here.
happened to be the lucky guy from that one crew that was the last person to get knocked out, so he ended up getting spared.
I just realized most of our crew are just people we just beat the crap out of and said, join us or die.
Yep.
About,
Ashley would
about
make that
half of
comment
them
like
ish.
every month or so.
About half of them ish. Yeah.
I can't wait to see who the next crew member we get next month.
Please don't murder
And
me.
yeah. And the thing is, actually, we're at the point now where most of the named ones aren't people we recruited that way. It's just, I think it's just Roger and Tarthoon that are among the named ones.
Yeah, I think majority of them, the majority of the named ones are actually hired hands.
Yeah, because they recruited those other ones while we were gone. When we got more unnamed, generic hired goons to man the boat that we recruited by beating the shit out of them. Is there anything over here?
All right, let's see here.
Oh, I didn't even notice there was a passage that way.
Might not
Yeah.
even be a passage. It might just be like a crevice.
Let's see here. Oh, why did I pick the ruler? That one.
Well, mind you, Thelona was trying desperately not to be sick when she was heading this way anyway.
Walking past the skeleton dust and the plant
No.
matter and the...
No, watching the necromancer kiss the skeletons already gave her an upset stomach, and then watching her kiss the other barbarian, just like, ugh, ugh, ugh.
And Thelona, give me a stealth check.
Already? Jesus.
Yeah. These are some packed corridors lately. Trying to think. Their ability to sense their basic perception would be like wisdom, correct?
Unless they actually have skill and perception, yeah.
Oh, and a follow. Hello.
But yeah, perception is wisdom based.
Thank you.
I gotta
Balthus.
say, I gotta say, Matt's a very lenient GM because in most cases the GM would just make you be detected if you didn't say you were stealthing.
I automatically assume you guys have seen enough down here that you're always technically trying to be quiet. You're obviously not going to have a full-on conversation with the monstrosities you've been seeing down here. 5,
We aren't?
10, 15, 20. Not normally.
We did have a conversation with that one that led to us feeding him were-rats.
Because it started the conversation, more or less. But yeah. So as you're sneaking this way, this comes into view. A very familiar sight.
Oh, Jesus, more of those.
At least we know those aren't very strong.
I will also add that in this general room, you can only see one more just into the shadows inside of your view.
So there's at least 2.
Yep.
Maybe we should search over this way first.
It hasn't seen Thelona yet. It has literally a natural +1, so only 11.
Yep, that means I'm going to go back this way.
Okay, you want to head back over there and explore to your north?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I know, Azina's
actually-
already there, but...
Also, I just happen to think I also need to actually pull up the map of tricks and gifts. What the hell? Oh, for crying out loud, Steam managed to start up something. Just a second. How did you manage to get big picture mode to suddenly start?
Surprise! Big picture.
Maybe you accidentally hit something that was like a hotkey for it.
trying to minimize things, and all of a sudden that starts up. Like, no, piss off.
I've had that happen to me like 2-3 times.
Yeah, probably should just
God damn it,
close
Steam.
Steam so that doesn't happen.
I didn't even know I still had it open. Well, it's closed now because I actually did close it, but how it also opened big picture at the same time is beyond me. Anyway. Right, I was trying to get to this before I was rudely interrupted by Steam being a pest. Right. Oop. No, stop that. Why is everything suddenly not working? Jeez. Just want you to zoom in without being the biggest pain in my neck. Alright. 19, 20, and 31. You are currently standing in 19. 19. Oh, actually, there's some good stuff for you here. You do notice that there are little tidbits of things laid across, just kind of scattered across the floor, and this gives you an idea to start looking around. Does anyone want to do a search check?
An investigation, you mean?
An investigation, yeah.
I'll do
Give
one.
an investigation.
But I'm probably going to be shit at it. Oh yeah, I'm completely, totally shit at it.
Oh wow. I don't even need to let the others search yet. Valena, you happen to catch back, say about over in here, that there's actually a chest that's kind of hidden amongst a little bit of rubble that looked like it was a shelf.
Wait, so not in the room we're going into.
Not the room you're going into, no, down here. This is where you were.
Valena goes up and
Right,
says,
I'm-
"There's a chest here." Captain Azina. Or no, she does not say that. She just gestures. There's something over here.
Take that back. Take that all back.
That's like a chess player that's just about to take their fingers off the piece. It's like, no, no.
No, wait. I just saw something.
I kind of look at Giselle and I go, "You want to inspect it?"
She nods. All right, I'll have a look. And starts to go up closer. Let me see here. Is there anything to this? All right, so those are the numbers I need. All right.
It is kind of weird doing this when we can see a monster visible on the screen.
It's
You're
just
all being very quiet, and its perception is honestly very low.
It's probably just doing its job. Just
You
being
just
a
kind of,
weird
yeah, you
guy.
just kind of see the two of them sitting near that corner of the room over there, just kind of
Yeah, it's
chitter.
like-
Actually, they're probably just chittering at each other and not really noticing you guys because you're being quiet and it's dark.
They're probably just having their coffee, just going, "Another boring day at work, and nothing ever exciting happens. Nothing out of the ordinary."
Remember those we're at men? Man, they were annoying.
Sure is
I
a good
hope
thing
somebody
that one guy
ate them. Let's see here, Giselle. We'll first do a search for traps. So where is it? Why do I never see investigation? There we go. She doesn't see any traps. So she tries to unlock it, which I believe is sleight of hand.
Yeah.
You see her working on it for a moment, and then she just kind of, oh. It seems like one of her lockpicks is kind of stuck, and you see her kind of go wide-eyed for a moment. Very carefully, she tries to ease it out. That's what the one gets her, instead of a 10 where it's going to get stuck and maybe break. And barely gets her picks out. It's like, oh man, okay, that's a little tough. And tries, do you want her to try again?
Uh,
You know what? I got a better idea.
Oh.
Because this will be very loud. I say, Thelona. I go over here and I get Thelona's attention. I go, "Hey, let's go kill those things so you can break this chest open."
Okay. So I will come down Actually, I'm breaking stealth at this point because I'm moving at my full 20.
All right. So, are you trying to get their attention, or is that just?
I'm
We're-
just heading towards them. I'm not trying to get their attention, but I'm not actively trying to avoid it either. I am moving neutrally.
Because basically, like I figure this way is like trying to break the chest open is gonna make enough noise that'll get their attention anyhow. So you might as well just kill them.
Mhm.
I could just picture it just narrowing its eyes and then
Oh.
just take.
Yeah, as Thelona comes marching up, immediately both of them actually, and the one that was actually not facing your way immediately turns its head in your general direction as you see the little tendrils in his
Oh,
face
joy.
wiggle at you.
Oh wait. That's actually initiative is not rolled at a
You're not at a disadvantage. Yeah, you gotta fix that.
So that's an
Reroll
so
18.
That should have
That's
been an 18 because the first number was a 14.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you gain? Does she get pluses? Okay, 14 plus 4, so that would have been an 18.
Yeah.
So let me actually go in there and fix that then, and also
Well,
get
first
rid of.
cancel the old combat because they're
Yeah.
still the old.
I can just dumpster those, and that's supposed to be an 18. There we go. So I'm taking it that everybody's going to combat mode right now.
Yeah, because we already figure we're gonna have to deal with these anyhow if we want to try to work on that chest. And I have a feeling there's probably more than 2 of these things.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. And that means I'm going to be doing the tanking again. And last time I did that, I actually got my ass kicked. That's where I lost my bottoms because of the
Let's see.
stupid Claws of Doom.
Yeah, that one got lucky and critted. Yeah, that one time. Yep. They get +0, so okay. So, Xena, you get to go first.
Oh, there really is only 2?
Yup.
I'm gonna run up and attack with my greatsword.
Okay, 18 both times to hit. I don't think their armor class is that big. Let me have a look-see. Yep.
Pretty sure from the last time we fought these, it's not.
15 plus 8, that would be a 13. No, to the 23. Chop into a couple times, it screeches, but still obviously standing. Despite their mediocre status, they are not immediate pushovers. Alright, Thelona.
Alright, moving here. And Stabity.
Is that supposed to be a disadvantage?
Yes, I believe. Or
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really matter because if that was a disadvantage roll, it'd be only higher. So
Yeah. Yeah, it is not supposed to be a disadvantage though, so I'm changing that. 'Cause,
yeah, so you can turn that back off.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect your combat yet. I think it's if you exhaust one more time, it affects your combat.
Correct. If I use
hmm Which hopefully, as long as these don't crit like the last group did, you shouldn't have to have that worry anyway.
Mhm.
But yeah, 17 damage. All right. Takes a smack. It chitters angrily, but is obviously not knocked down.
Okay.
Oh
do
wait.
it again.
Oh yeah. Nasharonian, 26 this time. Yeah, another 16. Is definitely wounded as you hit a nice little crack, and you see a little bit of the nasty ichor from this insectoid lobster thing.
But that should be enough to have it pay attention to me.
Mm-hmm. That most likely will.
Yeah, you did more damage than me on both your hits.
Actually, here's a question. What's its dex? Because one of them is at the same speed as Giraffe, and whoever has the better dex, Giraffe probably has the better dex. Double check though. I keep forgetting they have a +0, and Giraffe has a +2. So technically, I think.
But the problem is the closer one goes first.
What do you mean?
Well, we can see which one goes on initiative by highlighting it. The one that's currently visible is the one that's actually going next. It's the invisible one.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
going.
the visible one's going next still, but I'm saying that there's a little bit of a extra help between the two of them pinching the both of you. So yeah, speaking of which one did hit him the most? Yeah, probably, yeah, that would have been Thelona, so it's gonna immediately start pinching in your general direction. Let me double check its sheet really quick. Oh. At will, okay, so it has to be actively looking for it. So interesting thing about these creatures, apparently they can sense magic, but they have to be at will looking for it. So if they're not aware that they should be looking for magic, they could be that they miss it anyways. But it does have multi-attack. Grappling creature also use its... Oh, if it's also grappling somebody, it can use its tendrils once. Eee.
Yep.
Pincer. Watching damage, this target is grappled, escape DC 14 if it's large or smaller creature. Alright, so it gets to pincer you if you... and you have to do a DC of 4... target is grappled, escape DC 14.
Yeah, first it has to...
It has to pinch you.
Yeah, it has to actually attack me and successfully.
That's a
that
success.
doesn't do it.
Hmm?
That's not a success.
Oh, that's right. Actually, your armor is higher than that, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
21.
I am the mainline tank.
Snap, snap, nothing. It screeches and annoyed, says you either barely dodged it or smacked its claw with your sword on the second attempt and just absolutely failed to grab you. So far, has not been able to do so.
If I
With
didn't
that
have those
being
wonderful
said-
bracers, that would have been a hit.
Actually, don't barbarians have an increase to their speed?
Yeah.
They do. Normally, I would 30. They upgrade by 10 to 40. Because of my exhaustion, I'm cut back to 20.
Yeah.
But Giraffe
He's-
should be.
Yeah,
not
Giraffe, I was
40.
just gonna say, Giraffe should be a 40 speed, not 30, which is what they're giving him for some reason. I think that's a feat that doesn't automatically upgrade, I bet. But anyways, yeah, so he should be able to... Yeah. Get up there with relative ease.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
that's
have him
just-
rage just yet because I think he's down to his last rage. He wants to hold on to that in case something particularly nasty comes up, and he hasn't had a chance to smash these things normally yet.
Yeah, what am I at? I have one left, too.
Barbarians are doing their best not to extend everything.
I'm holding that for a boss fight. Oh!
You're shitting me.
Oh, jeez.
Oh! I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit their AC.
Nope. I'm pretty sure that their AC was a 16. Not looking at them right now. Yep. You just see these big arcing swings, and every time literally the claw just comes up and smacks the hammer away just in time. Grom, you gotta be kidding me. Ugh.
I'm just picturing you doing a martial arts pose where it just kind of waves its hand back towards it or its claw.
Actually,
Like,
I'm just kind of imagining the Cypher from Pokemon, just only its claws instead of sword hands. From out of the shadows, it saw you hurt its friend. Snap,
Now
snap.
it's gonna miss in response.
Miss.
Wildly.
Miss. Again, would have hit if not for those bracers.
Another angry bug-like, almost bug-like hiss as it continues to miss and has no damage to either of you. Valerius, your turn.
Why you He's gonna mutter to himself.
What was that?
And he's gonna mutter by the gods to himself, because there's an awful lot of monsters around here. More than he expected there to be. Or she. Alright, so I'm going to cast, I think Eldritch Blast on this one here.
Alright.
You could technically Eldritch Blast both of them.
Actually, yeah, I could. I'll do it. I'll do it to both of them. Just kind of a Gatling gun, like
Just one to each, yeah.
And suddenly the new priest pulls out the Eldritch Blast.
Which
Whatever
one
you're
was
using
that
for an
for?
implement, and screams suppressing fire.
There we go. So I got those two.
I think both of those missed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
No,
You do. You literally do suppressing fire.
suppressing fire.
There's a... As the other one looks at the other one, they both shrug and just continue to start snapping at the people right in front of them.
I don't know why, but I'm just picturing as she's firing at it, it's just moonwalking away from the blast.
He's, for some reason, the echoing rhythm of Smooth Criminal suddenly beats in the back of your brain. You're not sure where that came from, but it's there now. Anyway, Giselle moves up a bit, and... Don't you dare miss, don't you dare miss, pulls back on the bow.
Nope, that'll hit.
Ooh,
That's a
an
short.
excellent...
He rolled with his short sword.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, yep, that's you rolled with the wrong weapon.
Ah,
But you
dang
know
it,
what?
I keep...
You know what though? That probably would have been. Although was it a longbow or a short bow that they were using?
I think she's a rogue, so she can only use short bows.
She has a rank in barbarian.
And with the bow, you missed.
The thing is, though, it would have been the same dice roll, so you.
Yeah, it would have
probably
been the same, at least D20 to hit.
I just say it hit for 11 damage.
Yeah. I'll say that obviously the combat damage needs to change, but I think nothing major in the to hit actually should have been changed. Yeah, that was just a bad accidental roll for the wrong weapon to hit. But it was the same to hit. Smack it for 11.
I'd also like to point out
Oh, wait.
that it looks like
11, but I just remembered. Sneak attack.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you? Sneak attack. I rolled right past you. Boom. Still not a lot, but at least it helps. 20. You see an arrow manage to land right through the tentacles into the chest as it kind of wiggles back a little bit.
I also like to point out you might actually need to change the short sword on her character sheet because that was rolling with strength stats instead of dex bonuses.
Oh well.
Like if you mouse over the
I'll
numbers.
look into that later. It's not like she's been up front that often, anyways. But yeah.
Yeah. So 20 damage from an arrow.
15, 20. Yeah, he's only going to get to about here. But what he can do, even if he's not close enough to actually directly hit anyone injured, particularly. Actually,
he can hit from there. He's
oh wait,
diagonal
actually, never
from
mind.
it.
Yeah, he's actually at the angle that he can. Never mind. What am I looking at? Hi. Hi, I'm awake and paying attention to where I'm placing units in a square grid.
That's the thing about really big enemies, is it's much easier to crowd around them.
Longsword versatile, yep. Ooh, nice. Leans in there and gets a good solid crack as you hear some more damage being done to it. And as a matter of fact, ooh. Yeah, you could tell after that last hit from Theobald with both hands on the sword that he almost takes off an arm, and the creature's bleeding pretty badly as it kind of wriggles in pain. And Valena, your turn.
Also,
Okay,
I hate to do this, but Theobald's sword is messed up because it rolled a 1-8 instead of a 1-10 one that was versatile. But
Seriously, is like everything fucking messed up? Do I need to literally just nurse everything? What's the point of having a goddamn sheet that's supposed to do everything for you if the damn thing doesn't do anything at all?
as I know, versatile items have had that issue for a while. Where I don't think it's even this character sheet; it's just the
Fucking Roll20 is a
compendium.
useless fucking program.
Because yeah, it actually that should have actually been a 13 because it didn't add the +2. They just
Okay, where
added
the
a
hell's
strength bonus.
There it is. God damn it.
It just added a strength bonus.
Now I'm trying to find my book and I don't know where it is because I keep putting it up here and not remembering I put it up here. Would you mind to open that page, please, for the 5th time? Thank you.
I'm wondering if some of the SRD stuff has the wrong information, and you only get the right information if you own the player's handbook on Roll20.
So it's long sword, versatile, 1d10, yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't add the +2.
+2?
Oh, it's a
because he's
+2 weapon.
Oh, wait.
It's a +2 weapon. It just added his 3 strength bonus.
Only +2 only
Oh, for
added 2.
fuck's sake.
It didn't add the +2.
Because in the single-handed version it has the +2. Why doesn't the double-handed? My god, Roll20, you are the shittiest website. I really am looking forward to trying to buy that program Aaron's been looking to do. Jesus Christ, it can't be running any poorly than this.
What
They
program?
keep updating it.
I keep forgetting what it's called, but it's essentially like it's a thing on Steam, and it's like a fully 3D thing where you can actually make the maps yourself, and it actually has clickable things, so it's easy to roll for stuff.
Is it Fantasy Grounds?
Not Fantasy
No,
Grounds. It's like a fully
it's,
3D thing.
I think I know what he's talking about. I don't remember what it's
I'll
called.
see if I can find it.
Yeah.
While she's looking for that, yeah, we'll add the +2 because at least that much for sure should have been added to it.
Yeah.
It's still live, but just barely.
Yeah, every single every time I've added a weapon to a sheet, I've always had to adjust the versatile myself because it never sets it up properly.
It's called Tailspire. I will send you a link to the page.
Yeah.
I'm really contemplating just buying that just to see if it works decently.
It's still in development though, Matt. So.
Yeah, but I'm also pretty
updates.
sure I've seen other people who actually like record their games that actually use it, and they apparently have a lot of fun and don't have these kind of issues every round.
At the same time, I saw a lot of people get really hyped for GM Forge, and then it got abandoned.
Yeah.
Which I actually
Things
bought
happen.
GM Forge.
So Valena is going to cast Toll the Dead on it, which is a DC 17 saving throw.
Saving throw on what stat?
I believe it is.
Just pop it. Just pop it up.
All right. Because I'm not sure if it's working right.
Not if it
DC
does 0
7.
damage.
Because
Yeah.
they rolled a 1-0.
It doesn't matter because, yeah, it's going to be
A 17 wisdom is what it needs to roll for.
it's going to be a D12 base because of the damage. So
Yeah.
Nope, it lost.
Yeah.
13
So-
damage.
All right, so the you told the dead on it, and you just kind of wriggles for a moment, then slowly shrinks down until it just clumps into a pile on the ground. So I take it that's basically your move for this round.
Yeah. For this round.
Xena.
can we get some lighting?
Oh, right, I should probably extend it a little bit just so you can kind of see the area a bit more.
Just so that we can know where we can maneuver to. Maneuver.
Come on, don't act weird on me now.
Alright.
Whee!
Wow, that first one definitely didn't hit.
No, the first one definitely did not. The second one, 16. No, I don't think he hit at any time.
Actually, let me check something.
Base 5e doesn't have flanking rolls.
Doesn't? Okay.
No, base 5e does not. The flanking rules are something that's usually house added.
Okay.
I've seen some people do it, some people have complained if I try doing it, so I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do it then.
Because
As
with
a matter of fact,
with
actually,
with-
Randy, I think you corrected me for trying to do it too.
Because with how easy 5e tech usually is, flanking rules actually just basically breaks it.
But yeah, you get around behind it, but you just barely miss as it seems to barely notice you and kind of sidestep your swings. Valona.
Alright, I'm not bothering to move. I'm just going to main tank it.
Whomp. The Wumpinator. 30...
33.
Yeah, 33.
So that'll keep its attention on me.
Immediately turns back around to Thelona as you see the pincers come up.
Except it's not the one that gets to go next.
Is it?
No, that's the dead one.
Oh, that's right. Boom. Try this again. Spits in his hands, rubs them together, grabs up the handle of his hammer again. Only as fast as the character sheet will let me load it.
That's better to hits.
There we go. Wow, the same damage both times too.
Uh-huh.
Different numbers, but same damage. So that's 24 damage. It
I
yelps
still
in
did
pain
more.
from that, but it's not the same amount that Thelona just did to it. So it's still got its claws up ready to snap at her. Snap. Miss. Snap again. Even worse.
You should rethink your life decisions.
You're the brethren in the south. We're so much more comfortable.
Hilarious.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and suppressing fire again. Hopefully it works this time.
Hopefully one of them hits.
Theobald looks behind him, hearing suppressive fire. Everyone duck!
One does?
Shoosh. One arcs wide and hits a wall behind it, and then the other one hits it right in the chest.
Finally.
Still up, but it's definitely wounded. Speaking of wounding it, I am back. Pulls back her arrow. Notches her arrow, pulls back, and... Well, that's a hit.
That's a lot of damage.
That's as much damage as Giraffe did.
Well, here's the thing. She pulls back on the arrow, aims the bow, actually goes one-eyed for a second.
That's not
Right
what
through the head as it just
that.
wriggles for a second and then also topples over. Not even time to slump.
Yeah, Sarah posted what I meant to post in the Conan chat and accidentally posted it in the stream chat.
Headshot. That's a lot of damage. That's one damage for one arrow.
Gotta flex tape the monsters back together.
Can we not and say we did?
I can always reanimate them.
That's fine.
All right.
Don't need a bother.
I don't think you have that. I don't think you can do that with creatures that large.
I was just joking.
All right, now either Giraffe or Thelona can smash this chest open.
I will attempt to pry open this chest.
Alright, let me have a quick look here because there's also a DC for that. Alright, yep.
I think that would be athletics, wouldn't it?
Don't make it a skill. Make it a save.
Actually, it doesn't say specifically what to use. I would say... Let me double check what it says. Where are you? I just had you right here, and then... Okay, there it is. It's right above where it all is listed in there. Just says a DC to break. Oh!
Oh?
It has a DC to unlock, a DC to break, and says also it has hit points.
That would be if you just choose to just literally try and bust it open because you failed to get it open.
So yeah, so this is just literally trying to pry it open to break it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because if you just smash it open, there's a chance you'll destroy the contents.
I suppose there's a possibility of that. Roll a athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
It'd be athletics.
Athletics.
Fuck this is gonna suck.
So you're gonna basically try and poke your sword in there and try and see if you can pry it open.
Oh wow!
Got a 21 with a disadvantage roll.
That's you start to bend it, but it only just starts to creak a little bit, and you just can't seem to get it to snap.
It's got a DC that's higher than 20?
Oh yeah.
That is one crazy box.
If only someone knew to knock spell.
I guess Giraffe can give it a shot.
Yeah.
Giraffe kind of walks over, rubs his hands again really quick. I'll give it a try really quick, because he's about the only other one that's supposed to have a decent strength, and he also doesn't have a negative to it right now.
I have a +3, but even if I rolled a 20, it wouldn't be that much higher than a 21.
You can try blasting it open.
It might result to that. Yeah, that's gonna be a roll for athletics. God.
You know what, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna try.
And shakes his head. We're made this iron chest made of a really good pop.
Holy fuck!
Zena, how'd you do it?
Because I'm proficient in athletics.
No,
So
that's
got
not what I mean.
20.
How did you want your character to go about trying to open this thing?
Spinning bird.
maybe try to stick the tip of the sword in and pry it open?
With what you rolled, we're sitting here trying to pry it open and failing. You fawns it.
I use my
turns around and kicks it with his back.
I use one of my daggers to try and pry it open while I pull up on the top of it.
I'm gonna say actually I'm gonna help you with this one a little bit, Ozzy. I'm gonna say you start doing it, you start prying it, and you can feel it starting to give, and you just can't quite get it, and you're about to give up with the frustration, which is when Xena literally just looks at it angrily, pounds her fist down on the handle of the knife, and immediately the chest just pops open. You just kind of look dumbfounded for a second and go, ta-da!
No, she gets 2 thumbs up and goes, eh!
Actually, my reaction is more likely, what just happened?
Yo, looting.
I start actually praying. I'm like, thank you, Mitra, thank you.
What's in the chest?
Oh, to the list that we have here. Oh my. All right. Do you have your note list ready? Because we're going to be amplifying this thing.
Yeah, give me a sec. I got to open Word.
Because this, if you think the last one was long, I would think this one might be as long, if not longer. Actually, what the hell is that? I assume that's some sort of gemstone. Yeah, it's along with the gemstones, so... Okay.
Gemstones. Meet the gemstones. Alright.
No, it's gotta be
Alright, so starting off at the top of the list, we have 500 copper.
Well, that puts us at 1,000 copper now.
4,000 silver.
10,000 silver we got now.
2,100 gold.
How much gold?
2,100.
Okay, I heard something completely different.
Yeah, I'm just picturing that we must just have like a bag that we're dragging behind us and letting
this
go
right,
of
yeah,
it
you're just kind of you're all just like dumping this at random in bags right now. You're gonna sort it out all later when you get on the ship.
This is all like this is the like even before this we were already at the biggest haul we've ever had in an adventure.
90 platinum.
Not for me. If you can
Wait, what did you say?
90 platinum.
So that puts us at 150 platinum.
A piece of amber, graded to be at 100 gold. A 100 gold piece of amethyst.
That's my favorite crystal gem.
3, remember, count them 3, 100 gold worth, how do you pronounce that? My tongue's wrapping around itself just trying to say it.
Spell it out, spell it out.
CHRYSOBERYL.
What the heck?
Yeah, that's my brain.
Crystal barrel.
Really?
That's most likely how you pronounce that.
Ugh. Blah. A single 100 gold garnet. A single. Oh, wait for the typing to stop.
I'm the one typing it all out, so I'm fine.
100 gold garnet. 100 gold worth jade.
Jeez.
Everything in here is worth at least 100 gold. A 100 gold worth jet.
Funny thing is, we got gems from earlier in the dungeon that we didn't hear the worth of.
We can fly. I'm just kidding.
I can fly, I can fly. Right into the cave ceiling. 2 pearls, also worth 100 gold each. A spinel, S-P-I-N-E-L.
I think it's pronounced spinal.
It is pronounced spinal? Okay. Also worth 100 gold. Technically, I think you need to get them examined to know the exact worth, but this is just for player knowledge, so you don't have to worry too much about it. So you can get an idea how much they're worth beforehand. 3 100 gold worth tourmaline, Tourmaline.
Wait, T-O-U-R what?
Tourmaline.
I have no fucking idea.
I just assume it's another stone because it's kind of captioned like it's a stone. Finally done with the stones, you find a potion of climbing. And 2 potions of healing. So you just pull out these 2 owl potions and just go, oh, these are useful.
Is that everything?
That is everything.
God damn, I'm hitting the save button so I don't lose all this.
Save.
We'll decide how to divvy all that up later.
Yep, because that's quite the list. As hell as it is, you're probably just going to put the gems in storage until you want to sell them anyway. Alright. So, which
Our
direction
ship's
do you
gonna
want
need
to
a
go? Are
vault.
you heading north again?
Yep.
Alright. Let me
Might
have
as
a
well
look.
start with door number 1. We get to choose doors and take the money.
No whammies, no whammies.
So glad we didn't smash the chest.
Shinies.
Yeah, like the coins and gems probably would have been fine, but those potions could use
The potions. One of those potions most likely will have gotten lost.
Unless you wanted to lick it up off the coins.
Potion, now I can climb.
Elena, why are you climbing? I don't know.
I don't know, I just feel like I can.
Why are you climbing on the floor? That's weird.
Alright, Mr. Hall, we've chose door number 1.
I'm trying to get some things together really quick here for this. Where is... Did I not have it in here for some reason? Should be here. I had everything else. I guess I'll just look it up really quick. Maybe it was something I couldn't find and forgot. It's very possible of me.
So was there any fun stuff in there? I missed it because I had to go to the bathroom.
It was lots of money and a couple potions.
Okay. I caught the potions, I
gems.
just missed.
Gems and pearls.
I just missed the gems. I can miss
Yeah,
those.
it was just a lot of gems that were worth 100 gold each. Ironically, I think our loot bag currently consists of more gold than all of the gems combined are valued at.
That's not unusual.
Not unusual.
This isn't counting the fact that for the longest time, we've had like 12 unnamed gems just sitting in our loot on the boat that we don't know what their value is because we don't even know what kind of gems they are. It was just listed as 12 gems.
Let me see here. So, okay. Alright, alright. Let me try to figure out why my mouse keeps disappearing on me all of a sudden. Like, I can see things highlighting like my mouse is there, but I all of a sudden been constantly losing my mouse. For like the last hour or so. Like, just before we started streaming. What is your issue? Come on, stop it. How do I... Yes, that one, please. So actually, I need to do a thing where I need to move something out of the way really quick, but I'm... Okay. Okay, I assume you two are sneaking back in here?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, give me a roll of your stealth, please. Can you please just let me click on that? God, okay. Alright. Just high enough. As you're walking through here, you currently don't see anything. You do notice there's a few extra stalagmites and stalactites in this room, but so far you're not seeing anything as you're walking through this area.
Interesting. We had to do a stealth check when there's nothing here. Wait a minute.
Also, let me check something else here really quick. That's right, that's 31. See if there's any extra details about the room. Okay. Other than for whatever reason, there seems to have been at least some sort of construction in this room previously. There doesn't seem to be anything that really tells you, that doesn't really relate to you anything in particular of interest to your group. It's just kind of like, oh, there used to be possibly people here at one point, but they have long since left. And that includes back here as well.
Oh. Nothing there aside from a lewdly shaped corridor.
You know, if it was a innie instead of an outie.
And there's nothing in there at all.
Nope. You see maybe what looks like it might have been bookshelves have toppled over and nothing of worth is still standing.
I hate this place.
Gonna cautiously peer around the corner here.
Yeah.
Oh, you two want to sneak in there? Are you?
Oh.
You said you're poking there. Give me a stealth check now. Took that back real quick, didn't you?
Oh, come on. We knew she wouldn't do it. We've seen her play Phasmophobia.
Okay, so there is something about that room we just don't know about.
Whatever, there's something, you get the odd feeling about it, but for whatever reason, you just don't know why you're getting that odd feeling. It seems to be an empty room. Didn't spot anything.
It might be the sudden cold bursts and the thing whispering in your ear going, yeah.
Mouse! What is with the mouse? Just a second. I'm gonna see if I can try to minimize everything and try and figure out why my mouse is suddenly disappearing on me because I can't see it. Like, is there a... Here, let me try a refresh and see if that'll... Nope, my mouse is still hidden from me for some reason. Well, how's my mouse even doing this? My mouse cursor literally just keeps disappearing. I can still see it, like, highlighting stuff, which is how I'm able to click around. But all of a sudden, lately, it's just suddenly been messing up, and I can't even see it right now. Anyway, so you're heading down this way?
Mm-hmm. Is there any other way? Because that you basically door number 1 led to door number 2, so now we're at door number 3.
Reveal areas.
Door number 1 led to door number door. If this is a dead end, I'm gonna be pissed.
You missed it.
I don't care if it's a dead end as long as it has what we're looking for while we're down here in the first place.
Mirror, yeah, I meant a dead end that didn't have the actual objective.
Oh, that would tick me off.
That's the entire meaning of dead end. If it's the final room and it has what you wanted, it's not a dead end.
Oh, I just saw my mouse for a brief second there. Okay, that's really weird how it's working like that. Okay, so you're moving slightly in further?
Yeah.
I've got my mouse set to tag whenever I hit the goal.
20,
There's a little pulsing.
5, 10, 15. Oh, 25 now. Boom. Oh, what?
Yo, I gotta use the bathroom. Thelona's in charge until I get back.
15, 20. So about here, actually, is where the light limit is hitting.
Okay. I'm gonna move down to here. And I'm going to see if I can hear anything from either side.
So move a little closer down, then we're gonna listen. All right. Okay. And I'll check a few things. 36, 35, 34. All the 30s are just listed right around here. Okay. Six empty, 35 empty, 34. Okay. It would be so handy if my mouse was not randomly flaking out right now. Come on. What is your deal? Now it's over here for some reason. It's acting very bizarrely. Alright, actually, first things first, we should probably make sure that you can see everything you're supposed to see. 5, 10, 15, 20, so I need to move it over a bit. 10. Close enough for right now. There. Be more precise.
And do I hear anything from either side?
Let me try to get the ruler here. Can I please? Over here? Actually, give me a perception check first. It's not gonna be very high. I get the feeling.
But that's, yeah, neither is my perception. You gotta remember, I'm doing this with a handicap.
I'll check a few things. Okay, yeah, that's there. So, from where you are standing right now, down this way, you don't hear a dang thing. At least no any like creature movement whatsoever.
I'm back.
Over this way, if the dang map went freak out on me. Nope, stop. I just told you to stop.
Somehow you had 2 bars at one time for a second there.
Do you have a cordless mouse, Matt?
No, I only have one mouse, and it's not the mouse itself, it's fucking up. It's me trying to handle things because I can't see what I'm supposed to be doing here, and I think Roll20 just locked up on me. So now I can't even touch anything on there. Like, I don't know what it is about the mouse today, but it has just been constantly getting worse and worse for like the last hour. There, jeez. Can you just like not be a pain in my ass? Here. Try to... Over this way, as I was trying to say like 5 minutes ago, you do hear a little bit of light movement, but you're not entirely sure what it is. And down this way, you definitely hear some more creatures. There seems to be a little bit of minor echoing from multiple different groups, possibly that way.
Right. Going this way.
Alright. You are headed towards...
Interesting, going downstairs, my parents are watching Sven Gooley.
Oh my god.
Oh my word. Can I please just like... There we go. Okay, there is an easy way to zoom out. No wait. That's the... Where is it? No, actually that is the map zoom. Never mind. I was gonna say no, that's not right. But yes, it is right. Okay. Okay, there. So you start heading down that way. No, that is not what I wanted you to do. Thank you very much. So you start to explore this way and literally find nothing. Just a long dead-end corridor.
Damn.
Yeah, I was hoping there would be potatoes.
I was hoping there'd be herbs, but no. I was hoping we'd find the wizard's marijuana patch. Alright. Let's go the other way down from the rock.
I'd like to know why my freaking cursor's disappeared. Is there like a way to like refresh your computer, tell it to reveal your cursor again or something? Because I don't know why it's
Like,
doing
have
this.
you tried refreshing Roll20?
Well, the thing is, it's not just Roll20. It's like I can't see my cursor anywhere now.
Yeah, so that sounds like something you might have to restart the computer for.
Yeah, it feels like there's something in my computer that fucked up. It's not the mouse, and it's not just the browser. It's like literally everywhere. I just cannot see it. I have to literally struggle to find the mouse by literally twirling it around in a circle and hope it bumps into something.
This happened after the big picture thing, right?
Yeah, actually, it might have started after the big picture thing. You think that Steam might have started this?
That it might have been something to do with the big picture thing, because big picture mode is designed to use a controller instead of a keyboard and mouse. And yeah, you closed Steam, but it might have just borked something in the computer where it's still thinking like you're using that when you're not.
No, I had closed the Steam window, but I hadn't actually closed the Steam program itself. Oh, okay. Well, there's that, but that doesn't help me. It only helps me to figure out where my mouse might be in a general area.
Okay, so by the way, big picture on Steam
Hmm?
is Alt-Enter, which is stupid.
That's also really dumb.
That's the shortcut to full screen programs that are like in windowed mode. Like, I can understand the reasoning behind that, but like that's something you there's a good chance you might do by accident.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now.
Yeah, and the problem is if you needed to restart your computer, you'd have to stop the stream.
Yeah,
and then
I'm not going to
restart it
stop
when you
the
get
stream
back.
right now. I'd rather just deal with the pain of having to try and do this. 10, 15, 20.
I would just kill Steam.
I
Yeah, they
have now
did.
killed Steam, and it still hasn't done anything to help.
Jesus.
Welcome to my fucking universe.
Yeah, but going in, it sounds like it's probably a bug related to big picture mode.
Um,
I vote we go this way.
there was some movement coming from that way, but you're not sure entirely what that is.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking the fact that the every time we've asked about the item we're looking for, it's been in the northeast, so it makes me think that we should probably just keep going northeast whenever possible instead of going back
At the
south.
same time, I don't like keep anything at our backs. And there can't be much room for anything in here.
I'd rather just try to get to the objective and get out of here.
Actually,
You sure about that? And if it decides to come north while we're up there? Because remember, not only do we have to get to the objective, we have to turn around and get all the way out of it.
Right, but
There isn't some magical glowing square that'll take us back to the entrance.
just picturing Valena going, "You don't know that."
How do you know? Have you been down here before? What have you seen with your great, amazing eyes?
Just picture Blaine going, I do have Dimension Door.
Oh, the voice Matt just did made me think of what's the guy's name? He's a YouTuber. He does a Twitter account as well. Alistair Beckett, the guy that keeps doing all those skits.
Very carefully moving the NPC characters down. That's not what I told you to do. There.
I mean, you know, what's
You
technically,
put Dimension Door back to the beginning. The problem is you can only take one of us.
and the other problem is I don't have any spell slots left for that.
You don't. I do.
You know, if your PC is being this much of an issue, we could always just stop early for the evening.
I want you to progress as far as possible.
Yeah, but I also don't want you to torture yourself.
Too late.
We've been in this dungeon months.
Yes, we
Yeah,
have.
we have, because we've been in here since before you started with playing with us.
Amazing how time flies. So you're going to continue pressing northward then?
I thought that maze at the beginning of Giraffe that I had took a long fucking time. Well, if they come north, at least we have a narrow area here where we can try to ambush them.
All right, you want to try to fight our way out?
If they get in the way, then we'll fight our way out. If not, we just won't worry about them. As you hurl yourself at the darkness.
I was like, and it was right off the side of my screen, so I didn't see it. I thought that was still the last square.
Scooch over, scooch up.
I cast Barbarian at the darkness. It is dark. A
Roll me a
Gruator.
strength check. This is darkness scared of you yet. Entire scheme of lighting should be afraid of you now.
It is dark. A Gru tried to eat her. It failed.
So you see that the tunnel slowly starts to wind down to a very slender tunnel towards that's going further north. Both of you give me perception checks again, because you're getting closer to the sound.
I hear nothing.
Xena, you hear a very familiar sound. You know what? Yeah, you've experienced these enough. You know what this sound is. You hear giant spiders.
Oh. So those things that we fought earlier specifically because Zareth lightning bolted them.
Never gonna let that
No,
die.
no,
are you?
those were fissures. The lightning bolting.
Oh wait, yeah, we haven't fought spiders in here, have? Oh wait, yeah, we have.
There was face spiders that you fought earlier.
Oh!
Those weren't even that hard though, so that's. Wait, where did? How? Oh god, I lost my spot on the map. I was looking around too much. I was trying to look at things we fought before. There we go. It could just be regular giant spiders, like the ones we fought when we first met each other.
If we're lucky.
Well, while you're pondering this, Thelona has kept moving forward because she's not hearing the noise in her fatigue.
I say,
It's just her grunting.
I just whisper, there are spiders up ahead.
And we eat well.
Spiders.
Except Giraffe and a bear.
Spiders. Miori pulls up the hammer.
That's right. Thelona still has spider legs sticking out of her bag, doesn't she?
That's yeah. I do believe you did collect limbs the last time you fought the spiders down here. Yes.
Giraffe has to stare at that bag from behind all the time just because. Didn't he get like sick from spider legs? Didn't Giraffe get...
Oh no, he got sick from eating spider legs. He was the only one of us that ended up heaving the food out afterwards.
The barbarian of all people is the one that got sick on the spider legs.
Failed his constitution throw.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
the
was
wizard
practically like a
hit.
1, just about.
Yeah.
The light clearly casts there, but as you do get closer, even Thelona, you do start to notice that there are familiar movements in the shadows up ahead. As they're not quite in the main light, but they're close enough that you start to see some familiar shapes.
Guess we'll be eating well tonight.
Should we do a stealth check at this point?
If you want to get closer, yep.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh
worse.
damn. Oh my
That
goodness!
was
Oh
a, that
my
was
damn!
a nat one.
As
We
you
lost. Game over.
As your two group leaders come forward, they actually literally start to stumble against each other. A couple of rocks fall
Well,
over, and
I was actually thinking it was just as the Lona was sneaking forward, suddenly you hear as somebody realizes the Lona hasn't eaten probably several hours.
I was just gonna assume maybe we tripped on like webbing that was just hanging around.
But
I
yeah,
was just gonna
the both of you failed, so I say you're bumping into each other, and you bump both and reflect off each other into the walls, and you just hear a couple stones fall over, and that's when you hear some noisy skittering as at least 3 creatures turn their attention to you and start making their way at you.
I was going to assume.
No, I clear the initiative clock out so we can.
Yep, I need to do that yet, and let me see if I can actually figure out how to get at it.
I just figured Felona just let out this.
Actually, I got an idea. Let me see if I can. Oh, I almost had it for a second there. Okay. Ooh. Had that for a second there too. Oh. Come on. I can find the clear all turns anytime now. And who already rolled initiative?
That was me. Sorry, I went to go find it and clicked. But that's fine.
God
You
damn
can
it.
still clear because I remember what it is.
Well, yeah, it's visible on the screen. Yeah,
There we go.
So I'm just going to roll again, and you can just change it to a 23.
I'll give him a second to do that before I add anything else to the.
Yeah.
I would change it, but I can't. I'm trying to get out of the code order settings. Okay, I'm not dragging it around. No, that's not what I'm... Oh my.
Yeah, it's going to be
word.
very hard to click on the 5 when you can't see your mouse
Oh,
cursor.
I just had it. There. No, it's not even click on the 5. I had to get out of the menu. You know how you have to go to the menu in order to clear the cache? I had to find the little tiny X that had that too. Oh, hey, he can enter it in
apparently
himself.
I can change it.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
Can we roll for initiative or?
Yeah.
Yep, because your leaders accidentally made a bunch of noise and you hear the spiders immediately skitter and hiss.
Oh yeah, so all players can actually change their own initiative number.
Yeah, I just realized that. So that's good to know for the future.
If we were still doing the other campaign, that means that Erin would have been able to change her initiative herself with the +5.
Yeah, but I was
But-
lazy.
I'm pretty sure.
we also learned it after the fact, so it's pointless.
I also think that's a new feature because I'm pretty sure I couldn't do that a couple months ago.
GM is uncertain. What he is certain of is that this is becoming a pain in the ass. Because he can't find the characters. God.
Yeah, we should probably call it after this fight.
I think we're going to have to call it right here because I can't even find my mouse over to find the characters right now. To even give them an initiative.
Heck, you might have trouble just stopping the stream.
I will be, but at least there's more buttons on there so I can actually stop it. So we're gonna have to stop this for now, guys. We're getting closer, but it's still very time consuming, and now we've had technical issues tonight, so we'll have to see you all next time. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Let me see if I can even find the music. It got close. Can I? Cannot please.
Yeah, man, big
I-
picture really
Fucking.
fucked
It really
everything up.
screws things up, doesn't it?
I've
It
never
is the
used
most
it like
useless program. I don't know how you can't just like. I just closed the window and it actually brought back my mouse.
So it was Roll20.
It was Roll20. I literally just closed the tab and it came back now.
You already stopped the stream, though, right?
No, I haven't, because I was trying to tab out. So
Okay,
actually, we can
then
keep going. We can keep going. Let me just get back in there.
Okay. I haven't closed anything.
Well, I just have to get back into.
Yeah, so the stream should have just darkened, actually, so I can actually... We can do this. We can do this. Let me save this. Let me save this.
We can do this.
So now we know if your mouse starts fucking up, close your browser, reopen your browser.
Basically.
It was probably a combination of Big Picture and
It might have been a
Roll20.
combination of Big Picture and Roll20 fighting each other, yeah. And the music is playing as soon as I get back in. There we go. Oh my word.
It disappeared again?
Nope. I'm just still really annoyed. Why? Why would you do this to me? Roll20.
But now you know
Roll20
in
in
the
Steam, why do you betray me?
Yeah.
Well,
Now in the future, you know to make sure Steam is closed when you're
At least
gonna
the
use
window's
Roll20.
closed, yeah, because I don't need
Yeah.
that stupid thing doing random garbage.
So,
I wouldn't say just the window. I mean, just close the program. What the hell did I just click? Oh, I didn't click anything.
Boop. Boop. Yeah, these are still... Yes, yes. Just when we thought everything
I get the uber big initiative and I still lose.
And
At least you didn't roll a 7.
what did these get? They get a +2.
Or a 4.
Buckle your shoe. That
Oh,
fucker
no.
rolled a 5.
And that's with a +2.
Yeah,
rolled
well,
a
I mean, he
3.
got a C. He got a set. No, he got a 7, but that's why I said he rolled a 5 because I was factoring in the. Well, good thing the person that went AFK is not the first person to go. Oh yeah, there's no music because I had closed Roll20.
Well, that doesn't matter. We have to change it for what's going on now anyways. Well, it would have been an extra 5 feet, but that still counts. She can barely just get there.
Nothing. I'll talk about it later. We should just focus on what's going on.
So she's going to try and aim for that first spider that's up front because she can see them now that everyone else has seen them move towards those. Towards the rest of the group. But yeah, that's a hell of a F-up. I don't know why I was doing that.
Well, there's a reason there's several Steam users that consider Big Picture mode to be malware.
That just added more issues into my
Like,
belief of that.
like literally, the only reason to use Big Picture mode is if you have your PC connected to a TV and you're pretending it's a console.
Basically. The only person that we know of that would do that would be Barry. And I expect him to have instant karma, or instant regrets from doing that. So she manages to shoot it.
She does not get sneak attack because
Yeah, she's not going to get sneak attack, so yeah, she just takes it, shoots it. You hear a screech as it gets knocked down for a few hit points, but it's still moving. Bologna.
North. Wonderful idea, Capitan. Alright, and...
Great, now I want to play Ogre Battle.
I think I might have missed that one.
Ooh, actually, let me double check. Have it. You just hit it.
Okay.
12 damage. It hisses in pain, but it's still just barely alive as you see the start to see some of that nasty
Holy
ichor dripping
shit,
from it.
what is with your attack rolls this combat.
And that's a whiff, as it learns very quickly to back away.
I rolled a 3 and then I rolled a 2. And I rolled shit damage too. Alright. Well, at least that got its attention.
Funny thing is, there are certain enemies that you literally couldn't miss unless you rolled a 1.
Comes barreling in, takes a quick sharp turn for a couple of feet, and then as he's doing that, he brings up the hammer and comes cracking down on it.
That'll hit.
Hits, spins around and smacks it again.
And that hits.
So that's a grand total of 23.
23.
Actually, that would have been divine the first hit. As it just piles over and skitters for a second and then goes limp. And the one in the back, you notice this one is actually was standing over a pool of water, and as commotion is going on, it leaves that pool of water and comes instantly over to try and start picking a fight. It saw Lona first, so it's going to come in and try to attack her.
That's my job.
Snap!
Nope.
And no multi-attack, so yeah, that's all it gets to do.
It doesn't need a multi-attack if that hits and you fail the Constitution save.
True, if it manages to hit, it's going to be a lot of pain. Valerius.
Alright, I am going to go ahead and try to find my character because I accidentally zoomed out.
The back of the group.
I found it. Yep. Just zooming back in. And now I'm going to, zoom up here. Boom! Boom! Stand next to the rogue because I know maybe she'll protect me somehow. And I'm going to cast, Crusader's Cloak?
Crusader's Mantle?
Crusader's Mantle, yes.
How many of those do you got left?
I have one more.
After this one? After
Yeah.
this one? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was going to say, if you only got one left, it's really not worth using in this fight because these things are not that strong.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of them's dead
then-
already.
Yeah, there's
Alright.
only there's only 2 of them left. I wouldn't bother using Crusader's Mantle. I'd just Eldritch Blast them.
Alright. Eldritch Blast or maybe Sacred Flame. I don't ever do my Sacred Flame.
Whichever one you want to. You got choices.
Yay. I'll do Sacred Flame.
Yeah, I'm better off just
And
attacking
I
it,
will,
probably.
I'll go after the one that's immediately in front.
Well,
like,
what
right
what
here.
level's your Sacred Flame?
Sacred Flame is cantrip.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah,
I
they're
wouldn't-
both
I-
cantrips, so she's not wasting slots. She's just
I
flinging stuff
wouldn't
and see
blow
what
any
happens.
level spells on these little posers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're
just don't like
already pretty squished with
constantly-
only 3 hits from barbarians.
Yeah, I just-
Most of the things that make them deadly aren't really that effective against higher level characters.
And
Yeah.
they're who are tanking are 2 barbarians that have Constitution as one of their focus saves. So
Alright, we know which one we're attacking, right? The one that's
Is the one in the
kind of
middle?
right in the
Yeah,
middle?
you're attacking the one in the middle.
Alright.
DC 16 Dex. Ooh.
You are gonna
Wait.
need to roll another D8 for damage because that didn't do the 2D8. It only did a 1D8.
I was about to ask because
Yeah, that doesn't
it's-
seem right.
Yeah,
It's only 1d8. We'll look into that later. Anyways, yeah, roll it again.
There we go.
There you go. So it's a 5.
What it is roll 20. I don't think automatically scales.
Yeah, it doesn't
the
automatically
cantrips to
update
your
like it
level.
should. Failed.
Wow, so 5 damage.
So the full 5 damage. As the spider lets out a hiss.
Holy power! Ah!
That one goes away. this one's turn, so it also saw Valena come barging in first and was one of the first ones in front.
Means Thelona.
Valena, yeah. Bleh. Don't question me, I know which target it's going after, even if I can't get the name right. Bam! Nope. Another snap and you block it with your large sword, and so it just can't quite get past it. Now Valena's turn.
Elena's turn? Alright. She's gonna do a Told the Dead.
You might want to move so you can actually see them.
Yeah, I was about to say. Nope, I'm still on that.
Not the ruler. Go click on the mousey arrow. There you go.
Yeah, and she's gonna cast a Told the Dead on that one.
Alright.
And Told the Dead, and is it injured? I believe it is.
It's injured, yes.
Alright, then I get to roll 2d12, but it has to make a DC 17 wisdom.
Yeah, I
saving throw.
have to check its wisdom really quick. Wisdom check. Boom.
Son of a!
Oh.
He just takes out his legs, puts on a graduation cap, and goes, "Oh yes, I'm very wise today."
Yeah, you just see
joining
two mandibles
stuff.
come off from off screen, put a little graduation hat on, and goes, "I just say, good sir, I do believe you're trying to hurt me." Then immediately tosses it away.
Hey, look, it's signaling you with its mandrels and semaphore. It's saying, up yours.
I've never seen such vulgar language in prehensile little limbs before.
As Valena sees that, she puts a hand on her chest and goes, "Well, I do declare."
Xena.
Gonna run up and swing at the one directly ahead of me.
Alright. 13, Mockingbird Lane. So that's
26.
28, 26. You swipe twice at it, and the creature seems extremely wounded. You even have a gouge across its face that's actually bleeding. It's nervously looking like it's about ready to back up. You missed killing it by 1 hit point.
I'm just kind of picturing Theobald coming around the corner and going, "Leave some for me, honey." He's so far behind Thelona right now.
I don't know why this is... Actually, you know what? I wonder if it's just not quite locking right. There we go, yep. Hey guys, wait for me! Obviously realizes he's not gonna make it. I do believe he does. Oh yeah, he can do something. Just got a question, does he have anything he can do? He pulls out his smaller hammer, starts twirling.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you something to eat, you overgrown man-eaters.
Which one is he hitting?
He's gonna go for the middle one again since it seems to be injured. Gonna see if he can hit it from a distance.
Yes. And
The
that'll
answer
kill
is yes and yes, so he immediately boom, falls over and scrunches up into a little pile. As the hammer reels back from smacking and killing a giant spider to immediately swing back towards its owner and go right back into Theobald's hand. This thing's bloody useful. Alright. Giselle, immediately behind him, just quickly whispers in his ear, "Please get down." And he quickly nods and kneels really for a brief moment and twing, releases another arrow into the spiders. The only one of them left now. Oh yeah. Just hits, but it hits. And sneak attack now. Now and in color, the murdering of a giant spider. We have 27. Not bad for a single shot bow. I said enter, please. Yeah, you see that just the arrow just loose and hit it right and smack in the torso. You hear it screech as it seems to hit a very tender spot within, and also now looks like it's about ready to try and back up, but Valona. One arcane swing on top of it, and you just slop off its head as it screeches and falls over.
So like I said, north. Wonderful idea. And I start cutting off the legs.
You can't complain too hard, at least I gave you more food. So yeah, I assume the both of you are looking to look at that pool of water? Because that's what Giraffe was wondering about, because you don't see much water down here. What were you trying to percept, Ozzy? Ozzy?
Oh shit.
Son of a bitch, I had the fucking microphone muted. No wonder no one was listening, responding to me most of the fight.
I don't know when you started muting it yourself.
I don't
Probably
know.
when he went to go to the bathroom.
No, because I've been back way too long since then. Because we stopped and restarted since then.
Yeah.
So I have no idea why you muted.
You know what? I probably had to cough, and I muted for that, and then I forgot to unmute. I was looking to see if maybe the plant we were looking for was in the water.
You're looking to the water. It is very clearly a stone basin. You have water light reflecting back up at you. Looks like perfectly good, clean water, but no, you don't see anything in particular. And Valena, you're doing an Arcana. Why are you Arcanaing?
See if the water in the stone basin has any magical properties.
I think you need to cast it.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't just Arcana to see if something is magical. But what you could use Arcana to do is maybe look around to see if you can find something that proves something's Arcana, or try to figure out what it is, if it's Arcana based.
Well, I guess she goes up and takes a sip of the water and tries to determine if it's magical or not in nature, or any magical properties that she knows of from tasting it.
This is where I'm expecting to hear, okay, make a Constitution save.
Would.
Okay, so as you take a sip from the water and you kind of look around, you're not sure of anything immediately, but you do suddenly feel like there's a slight bit of energy in the air, and as you're kind of looking around, you notice to the side of the pool, a bit of the water actually reaches out and seems to start forming a water elemental. As it forms the water elemental completely, it just stands there and seems to be watching you.
Can I do a religion check? Is it related to any of the religious
I don't think
expressions?
It's not a religious thing, no.
Hmm.
And furthermore,
I'm sure, but assuming everybody else sees the water elemental.
yeah, everyone sees the water elemental. It just literally kind of was formed out of the water from the pool and just is now standing there staring at the necromancer that just drank from the pool.
I just look at Valena and go, "You just drank a person."
Oh, he liked it.
Not saying anything. Chop, 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 chop.
Okay, yeah, I had to double check what it is. Yes, water elementals are technically a large creature, so if I can drag it
Are we
up.
already in another fight?
No, it is not acting violently towards you. It is just literally sitting there looking at Valena, almost like it's waiting for orders.
Oh!
Valena gets
Excuse me.
another pet.
Excuse me. Do you know where the plant is that we're searching for? It's a special plant. She begins describing the plant that she was described about.
The
You know
water
where it
elemental slowly shakes its head no. It doesn't know anything about that.
Oh. Would you like to come along?
Kind of seems to think for a moment, then slowly shakes its head sure.
Okay, let's go.
I go. Ask it if it wants to be a pirate.
Do you want to be a pirate?
Shrugs its shoulders.
Chop, chop.
Chop chop revolution. I walk over to Thelona. Go, hey, at least this one isn't ugly.
Valona just says nothing as she continues to dice up spiders and put them in her bag.
You never have to worry about it being dirty.
Well, at least we'll have plenty of water now.
Theobald just kind of walks up. What I'd like to know is why she keeps doing this and it doesn't actually bite her in the backside.
Yeah, like, out of character, I legit thought we were going to be in trouble when Valena just randomly drank the water.
I saw what the water was going to do when I generated this dungeon and went, oh yes, this will be amusing to see what happens.
I imagine a water elemental wouldn't have been as happy if somebody pissed in it.
Oh, it wouldn't actually. Well, here's the full deal,
it's all
right?
liquid.
It doesn't exist until literally someone drinks from the pool, and then it can sit there. There's no time limit to how long it can live. Actually, let me double check. I'm double checking. Enchanted Pool on the north side of the room summons a water elemental to serve whoever drinks from it, but only once. And then it's just room description. There's basically there's a chute that comes from the ceiling.
It just becomes normal water after somebody drinks from it. And the spiders
The pool now is normal water. The spider couldn't activate it because it was a spider, not a normal human.
It has to be an intelligent being.
Essentially, yes. Because it needs to be able to take orders. Spiders aren't very good at communicating orders, I would think.
Oh, the spider might try to eat it.
Yeah, that too.
And then die because it threw itself in water.
Either that or the water elemental didn't understand semaphore.
Either way, it basically is waiting for an intelligent being to drink from the water, and then it just summons up a water elemental only once, and that's it.
Yeah, like elementals and golems are like things that are just like permanent once they've been summoned or created. You don't have to do maintenance on them like you do with undead.
So if you take good care of it, you got a pet, and it's gonna be a giant sore thumb.
So you got a pet water elemental and a pet dog and a pet bird. Valena has a lot of pets.
Giraffe just looks at the water elemental. You got a lot of weird pets.
Yeah,
Actually, considering that we spend most of our time on a boat, water elemental is fairly useful.
Yes. And the other funny thing is like, it is just amazing that Valena is the one who gets the water elemental. Like,
just because she decided to stick her nose into it first, yeah.
This wouldn't have been anywhere near as interesting if any of the other characters had actually been the one to use it. Because everybody else would have just been like confused, while Valena's just like, yeah, well, I got a new buddy.
Actually, that reminds me. Actually, I need to make that available for. I get to make that available to Giraffe now. I can actually go into the water elemental thing here.
Water elementals, I think, do a decent amount of damage too.
Yeah, Valena just says, "Oh, he's not a pet. He's a friend and a butler, a very good butler."
It looks mildly confused. It's not sure what some of these things are that you're talking about, but we'll just go with it for now.
I'm looking at the freaking thing in the compendium. I just realized it has an ability called Whelm, not Overwhelm, just Whelm.
Yep. Dang, yeah, that's a hell of an ability. Right, I need to make this available. Where do I go to change this so it's available to somebody?
You gotta up near the top. There should be a button that says Edit. You gotta do that while you're under Bio and Info, not the character sheet itself.
Oh. That might be my problem.
Yeah, because then you can change who can see it and who can edit it, which you gotta change both of those because you have to be able to see it in order to actually interact with it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It's the same edit button at the top.
Well,
Name and player. Oh, and players' journals. Right. There we go.
yeah. Put it in Xerath's journal, and then also make it so Xerath can edit it.
Yeah, I've edited so you can at least see it. Now I need to.
I just have this silliest picture in my head. In the cabin, you're walking by Valina's room, and you just see the water elemental as this like bouncer.
Save changes. Now you can be able to push the water elemental buttons.
Yeah, you gotta give water elemental sunglasses, so it can be like the vibe check meme guy.
Yes.
You just hear a watery snap at the fingers and point finger guns.
Oh, the thing is, Pelota has commentary on that now.
Oh.
Walks and sees the water elemental being the bouncer, aka door guard. It's like, oh, I see she's busy drinking a guy again, and leaves.
That's what she said, Badoom Tish. Oh boy, we're walking right down into here. Okay, give me a stealth check, you two.
You just now finally noticed that we were down there.
Yeah, just noticed you're down there as I'm trying to catch everybody up. Stealth checks. Oh, Xena made it.
Let's see here.
Oh gosh.
Oh wait, I technically need to roll that to see if it's even lower.
Oh yeah. Okay.
13.
So, oh wow, this room's numbered 2. Don't have to go down farther than this list. Oh, I didn't think we'd actually bump into these again. I was apparently wrong. As you walk up towards this room, I double check. Yep, I have their stats here. I was apparently aware at one point that we bumped into these again. I thought we didn't. As you start to walk up into this room, you hear a series of familiar squeaking sounds. As a matter of fact, right at Thalona's feet, you actually hear some more squeaks as she looks down. Nope, that was the wrong thing. I needed to hit reveal. That would help.
Ah! Cranium rats?
Yes.
Really? Really?
That's where they placed them. Another batch of them.
Oh no, that's Thelona looking at them and going, really? Really?
I think all Thelona has to do is sneeze on those things to kill them.
Yeah, pretty much.
My question though is, do they notice you? They're at least mousing around and squeaking, but
I'm gonna like, no matter how high your stealth check is, I think when you step literally right next to them, they have to notice you.
it depends on how careful you're being, to be fair.
Actually, I mean, it
and
depends
in
on-
the
well, it depends
darkness,
on
it
which
helps,
direct-
but...
Yeah, but just holding a torch and all, it depends on what
Well,
direction
that's true.
they're
Actually,
looking.
you're holding a torch, so I would say the others in the room do not see you, and you do see a little bit of movement on the room still. But this pair right at your feet actually turn around as you stop moving and immediately look up at you, and you hear a couple little hisses from these large rats with visible brains.
Okay, so I guess it's time to re-roll initiative since they see.
Yup.
Letting you clear.
Gotta clear the air.
Move all. Now that I can actually see my mouse, that's a very easy job. Raccoon on its belly. They get +2.
There we go. Oh! Well, I guess.
So you're rolling for them before the NPCs.
These actually require me to actually enter in stuff, whereas the player characters actually are easy enough that I just roll and automatically can calculate everything. These I actually have to put in their modifier for. And descending. You as you kind of look down and you hear the hissing, Giselle kind of leans her head to the side and goes, "These are very persistent little things, aren't they?"
Does she shoot at the ones that are right in front of
Shoots at the
Thelona?
ones right at Thelona's feet, yeah.
And they're technically being distracted by Thelona, so
Yep,
that's
so
a
she
sneak attack.
also gets sneak attack damage. So wow, a full 18. And how much are their hit points again? Oh, they're a little more squished than I remember them being, but yeah, alright. Immediately you see a couple, one of them kills over in the group as the rest hiss in anger as one of their own has fallen. Theobald's turn. And actually, since this is going to take up a bit of the room here,
God damn. Like, we have to be nearing the end because looking at the map, this is gonna lead to another dead end.
And then there's the side passage, which probably goes off into the,
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, just when you think we're close to the end, we're not quite.
I keep thinking you guys are going to ease right through it and just get to the end, lickety split, and every time it's like, oh wait.
You forget how long each combat takes.
Yeah. So let's see here. Starting here, only get to about here. How far can he toss the Nordic thrower? How far can he throw the hammer of ping? Apparently he can throw it up to 20 feet without disadvantage.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to hit the one that's in front of Thelona.
Yep.
Unless he wants to roll at disadvantage. Wow.
Smack! A loud squeak, but they're still loud, but there suddenly are a few less of them as the hammer goes spinning in and spinning right back out. Azina.
I'm gonna rush ahead like a crazy person and attack this other one.
Uh, 16, 22. What is their armor class? Oh yeah. I'm just gonna say, oh yeah, and that's all you need to know.
25 damage.
Yep, negative 25. Carved up quite a bit of that group, and there's a few of them left, and they're now looking up you and hissing with anger. As you've done that, the other group gets to go first, in the back. I'll check what they're capable of.
Yeah, you've just made yourself the tank.
Meh.
Because I can't go up and assist you because I can only move freaking 20 feet.
If I was more worried about these things, I wouldn't have done that, but...
That doesn't tell me anything.
That's pretty bad.
That's what was on their character sheet?
That was a spell on their character sheet. They have a couple of spells. They're cranium rats. They're a group of rats that have an intelligence that actually arcs between them all, allowing them to spellcast.
So range of 90 feet, 10-foot radius square.
Did you? I'm guessing you just drag and drop that spell from the compendium.
It automatically drag and dropped with the character sheet.
Odd, because Cranium Rat isn't in the compendium for me.
Really? Maybe I did drag and drop the spell then.
Any creature within must make a wisdom saving throw or be affected by it. An affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of its turn to determine its behavior for each turn.
I'm not even sure what its spell ability is like.
What do you mean?
Like, since there's like supposed to be like a thing that helps me tell how much like they're supposed to give a person a challenge rating for rolling.
Yeah, let me see if I can. You said they're cranium rats?
Yep.
Swarm or?
Swarm can occupy another creatures. That's an ability. I'm looking for what their spell capability is like. So, like, what the number is that person's supposed to roll over in order to
Their DC.
save from confusion. Spell DC 12. There it is. It's in their innate spell casting.
Okay.
So it's using that on me?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's wisdom 12.
Oh boy. I'm probably gonna fail this.
Be surprised. Ta-da!
I rolled an 18.
So
I have
you
a
immediately
negative
see
one.
this group in the far back is you just see an arc of blue electrical energy come from them, and all of a sudden you just see something shoot in your general direction, and you have a moment where your brain's kind of going sideways, but you shake it off, and you seem to have fought off against whatever spell they tried casting at you, as they all just in a group hiss in anger. And they're just gone. Actually,
Yeah, because you know what it is because they don't act. Because for them, it's even though it's using a spell, it's supposed to actually be a psionic ability.
mm-hmm.
But they don't have psionics in 5e.
Yeah, because whenever they add psionics, people get pissed.
Because
they
Psionics
always
breaks
break-
everything.
Yeah. Because giving you
So
spell-like
just make it part
abilities,
magic so it doesn't break.
because giving you spell-like abilities that don't use spell slots or anything like that, just never is a good idea.
Very quickly complicates things. Anyways, Valena, your turn.
Valena is. Let's let's see. How far back is she? Oh, geez. She's
Quite a ways
not
back.
doing anything. Yeah. I guess she'll move you here. And bring the water elemental with her as well.
How far can water elemental go?
How far
It
away?
has 30 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess she'll toll the dead on these cranium rats right here. Darn it. Right here in front of Felona.
Okay.
Because they're the only ones within range.
Click it so it brings up the DC. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a 17. Okay, it was 17 wisdom.
Alright, and they're already injured, so 2d12 if they fail.
So yeah, the 2d12 if they fail. Wisdom. Why? So the ones in front, you hit them exactly for their hit points.
The irony of that
The
one.
last couple just squeak as they topple over. And that'll teach you, you'll get more of the same. Felona, your turn.
$10, $20, $25, and I sit there.
Wait. You start from here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, maybe that's because your speed is basically half, so you get a 25 instead of 20. Actually,
No, I get a 20. I get a 20 instead of that. I use the extra 5 feet to move in range, but that gets rid of my attack action.
Okay.
oh, you can trade your action for an extra 5 feet.
No, you can trade it for a double move. I could move up to 40,
But
but
what would be the point? She just traded her ability to do anything this turn just to make sure she's within range of the next turn if they survive.
Mhm.
Speaking of which, Giraffe is next. Ooh. Helps when I have the right thing selected. Gets about there and realizes he's not going to be able to make it either. Checks his bag of tricks. I believe he does have something for this.
I think it's like a crossbow or
Yeah, I believe he has the big nasty crossbow, which he can only shoot once. Yep. Lifts up the big crossbow. Let's see if you can still hit. Davia, nope.
I don't think so, Tim.
Just missed. No, seriously, just missed by 1 point.
missed it by that much.
Come along, 99. It's a higher number than this number. Speaking of, little angry shysters don't really have anything to do, and they just saw their friends completely fail at trying to stop you, so... Squeak. Azina, you are attacked by a swarm of 15 damage.
Holy, what the fuck? I was looking away for a second and I got hit for 15 damage.
Yep.
Squeak, 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 squeak. Ah!
Okay, if they manage to confuse you first, I can see how these things could be a severe threat.
Mhm.
Because if you're like unable to defend yourself and they just start wailing on you,
Yeah, that could actually be dangerous.
Yeah,
As
you
good
fail the
as wearing
confusion, then you just kind of move around randomly while they nibble your bum off.
Xena's wearing a fur coat.
And screaming at the same time. You're not sure why, but it does seem like the fur coat is awfully mobile. Yep, right
I
about
think
there.
I can only get to here.
Yep.
So,
You would squeak by up to there.
right there. Right next to Giselle, I believe, right?
Yep.
Oh no, right in front of her.
Right in front of her, yeah. One more.
I'm going to do screw this. I'm like getting annoyed with Mitra now. Eldritch Blast. And I will do each of these swarms here, one right after the other. Yeah,
Okay.
120 feet.
Hit.
Rats!
Hit. 5 damage
Doesn't
each.
matter.
Damage! Damage!
Doesn't matter which was aimed at because they both got the same roll.
Yep. Blast, blast. You hear a series of squeaks as the cranium rats swarm in pain. A few of them having to move forward to replace the others that just got blasted by an energy beam from the back of the group. Speaking of which, Giselle, who also arcs back an arrow, takes a few more steps closer. And she's going to aim to hit the little pack that's attacking her girlfriend right now. And get rid of a few rodents with one shot. Well, that hits, and
God dang.
32. I think that's its full hit points when it's not injured. Just about.
I think the rats that were on Xena are now skewered on a.
Yeah, you just see
Arrow.
all these large cranium rats that were just hanging from Azina a moment ago. She manages to get almost all of them into a cluster, trying to pull them off her. Also, you just see an arrow go through all of them as they immediately just stop.
Right?
just
keep
A rat
up.
drop
skewer.
them. Yeah, basically
Rat
just made rat
kebab.
skewer.
It's good, right?
Tastes good. You don't know how long it's been there. Movie
You
quote.
want kebab?
Alright.
Ah,
5, 10, 15, 20. Yes, he can make it there. And throw the hammer again. This has been working out for me today. Lots of good upper body exercise. Whoosh! I'll just reload the character sheet. There we go.
maybe he should use his star medal to make a star medal Nordic thrower.
Would it help with a little more damage? That would be for sure. And it hits high enough to hit them. Smack! Not for much damage, but you hear a few more squeaks as one or two of them are knocked out. And 8. Azina, your turn.
Xena might be temporarily be confused for a barbarian because even though these aren't the rats that bit her, she's still yelling, "You fucking bit me!" as she swings at them.
Amazing enough, hits both times. They have an AC of 10.
So basically, Thelona would have to roll a 1 to miss.
20... 21, yes. And how many hit points do they have? Oh! You're having a lot of close shaves, so you can cleave up most of them. There seems to be one particular rat left in the group. It hisses, looks both directions, but because you caused damage, it tries to bite Azina.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Jeez!
No!
Isn't their damage supposed to reduce when
Oh, actually,
they're-
it's supposed. Let me double check. There should be something for that. Actually, now that you mention it.
Yeah, it's It's
Um,
It only does 2d6 if it's below half health.
Ah. So it still hits, but
So 6 or 12.
Or you could take one of the lowest and one of the highest and say 9. Or just re-roll the damage.
Illumination. Where does it show how much they go down by?
Look in the thing where it says bites. It says
Oh,
or 2d6 if the swarm has half of its hit points or fewer. Like the text that's right underneath the
7,
damage.
2d6 piercing damage of the swarm has. Okay, yep. Alright, 2d6. 8.
8.
It saves you 10 hit points. That's a hell of a lot nicer than the 18 he was going to give you. Elena.
Lena's going to move all the way over here and told the dead the last remaining rat.
That was a 17 wisdom, I believe.
Yes, I believe it is. And go ahead. Who does the bell toll? For you.
Ting! You kill it.
What we figured.
Pretty much.
With only one rat left, I figured. I probably should stop because we got 3 minutes.
I was hoping to clear out this, and then we would just stop at the.
Oh yeah, if that's the end of the room, yeah. But one thing I'm going to say real quick, I'm going to immediately cast a level 3 Cure Wounds on myself.
All right. 2 and the area you're probably going to go to next is...
Fucker!
People ask me why I don't like using Roll20. This is why.
Oh, I've had that happen to me at the table.
I have had it at a table before, but it happens more commonly in Roll20 than it does at the table. This is a problem.
Because the thing is, no matter how good the tech is, a random number generator is not going to be the same as rolling actual dice.
Very true. I'm not sure how much the skew is, but it really does feel like dice actually have a skew.
I would argue this point, not really from the technical aspect, but this happens to us an awful lot at Bob's gaming table. Nearly every time we try to cast Cure Wounds, it rolls fucking minimum.
Like, the thing is, I technically could have rolled that amount as a level 1 Cure Wounds.
Yep.
Oh, dearie me. Alright, so the room that you just got attacked in by the cranium rats, let me double check. That was room number 2.
One really good thing about the Paladin's Lay on Hands ability is you can go, no, I'm not going to roll, you're getting this amount back.
There seems to be some runes here, but otherwise there's nothing much to describe here. So, what is the group's planned destination? You technically have 2 paths here.
You see where Thelona moved.
Oh, so you're heading down south?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's not much left of that room.
Alright, let me double
Should I
check
use
really quick
my,
before we reveal it.
religion to see if any of the runes mean anything?
The runes as in there's dilapidated, broken
ruins.
down stuff. There's not like
Okay.
magic runes. Ruins,
I
not
thought I
runes.
could actually do something except throw Eldritch Blast.
There's an eye there. There's an eye there.
Your knowledge will be a lot more helpful when we're no longer in a fucking cave.
Yeah.
But now you know what it feels like to be a warlock.
Yay.
You're an off-brand warlock. Yay.
I'm gonna cast a spell. Are you gonna use one of your spell slots? Fuck no, I'm casting Eldritch Blast.
So, yeah, you don't see anything of major note in this main room. And as you come back into here, you do find a idol. You're not sure who to, but what you can tell of the idol that's somewhere along, like, back in here, is that it apparently is a statue to a demonic deity of some kind.
Can anyone make an actual check to try and figure out what that is?
I would think anybody that has religion, which would be 2 people mostly. 3 if Elena has it, if they're checking it out, and I will say there's some kind of dark idol back there.
Let's
Not
see.
idle. I'm going to.
Oh, she does have religion.
I'm going to
Well,
kind
you
of.
basic the white hand is basically a religion.
Yeah.
They're
Technically,
They were-
yeah.
I'll roll a religion check. Where is it? Where is it?
It's all the way in the back.
Yeah, basically it's in the back of the next room.
Like right there? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna travel down here, travel up here, travel up here. Well, you see me kind of dash around. Whoop. Don't do that. Alright, religion check. Yay!
Let me see here. Oof, that's. You look at it for a few minutes. You do get the general sense of it, but you're not quite sure what particular demonic entity this is supposed to be. You get the feeling, though, maybe that it might be the one that's technically supposed to be managing this cave system, because outside of the wizards you're currently grouped with, most people who are into sorcery and try to aim for the heights fast usually do make some sort of demonic deal.
Elena is going to take a look and see if she knows anything.
I'm gonna back off and be like, oh shit.
Let's see. Oh, wow.
Alright, I'll check. Ooh, that was damn near a crit. You look at it, and you start to see past some of the, like, possibly, it seems like the main statue itself might be a false thing, but then as you're looking down along its legs, you see a small symbol that more clarifies it for you, as there's a hidden small statue idol of what seems to be a younger-looking woman in ivory, but it has horns, veils, etc., and you realize this is Nebethet. This demonic force, when pissed off, has been known to possess humans completely and can literally just kill with a word and a finger point.
I make, all I know is that it's kind of evil, so I just kind of make signs and whatnot for Mitra to protect me and run back down the cave to the others.
Elena goes, yeah, we shouldn't mess with this, and says prayers to Dark Ghetto and just kind of gets out of there.
Yeah, it is. As tempting as it would be to smash that thing up, you get the feeling that smashing it up would be a very bad idea, even right now.
Yeah, I tell the others, do not go down that cave.
I'm just suddenly
It is-
picturing Sonic going, "Get out of there!"
Gotta move fast.
You
And
do, but I don't
in the midst of combat, you forgot the water elemental.
Yeah, I did say the water elemental came with me.
Well,
but
it came with you, but combat went over too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Alright.
also.
Yeah, and we're
anyhow.
now like 5 minutes over and just shy of finishing this. Do you want to keep going or?
No, I gotta work early tomorrow.
Alright, so we'll definitely conclude this the next time then. So thank you everybody for watching. Thankfully the issue's cleared up. We'll see you all next time.
see ya.
Bye-bye.